Alrighty, traders, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the Pip Grabber Trading Show. My name is Gary FxBigDog, known to many as the FxBigDog here on the online trading channel. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a look at some trade opportunities. Welcome to the show. We're going to go take a look and see what's going on with the market right now and see what opportunity we have. And yes, the war on Ukraine is still taking place and very much active. So that's creating volatility in the market. And unfortunately, I don't want to say it, but we are taking advantage of that volatility in the market right now. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in the market. We'll see you guys right after this. Oh. And just by the way, we've just lost one of our feeds. So it looks like we're not going to have a commercial on this. It looks like we're going to go straight into it. I just got some word right here. No commercial. Let me take a look here and see if we're going to get a commercial. No, looks like no commercials, so we can go straight into the market right here. Do apologize for that. No commercials, so let's go straight into the market right now. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the opportunities that are presenting themselves right now in today's trading session. Now, just a reminder, yesterday we did go ahead and actually place trades, and we had all of our trades pay out except for one. We stuck in the Euro US dollar. Let's go take a look and see what that looks like right here as we dig into the charts. So this is the charts right here. Here is the trading platform. And so let's go ahead and open up the trading platform right here. And as we go ahead and take a look at the setup, we're going to go ahead and take a quick squiz at the history right here. And let me go ahead and pop up the history. And you can see right here in the history, we did have the New Zealand Cad. That paid off. We had the Aussie Cad. That paid off right there as well. We had the Canadian Swiss, that paid off. New Zealand Cad, we spoke about that already. And then, of course, we are stuck in, I think we closed out the US dollar Cad as well. So that all paid off. You can also go to our, down in the description. If you check out down in the description as well, you'll be able to see our trade alerts in our Telegram channel that we share with everyone. And there it is there. Yeah, you can see the trades that we implemented yesterday. All right, so these are the trades that we implemented yesterday. Let me take a look at the date. And I believe that is the yesterday. Yep, here we go. So we implemented trades yesterday. We were buying US dollar CAD. We were selling New Zealand CAD, Aussie CAD. We're buying Euro US dollar. All of that information is here, and you can see where we entered and actually closed out the position as well. You can see it says there, closed position. There it is, closed position. And it gives you the details of exactly what we did. So all that information right there is available to you. Just check out the description down below. You'll see our Telegram channel. Go ahead and sign up on that Telegram channel. Please just go ahead and join the Telegram channel right here. Now, today, we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on in the market. What we're going to go ahead and trade this market today. So let's go take a look at this over here. Now, I'm real interested in the CAD Swiss right here. If you notice that the CAD Swiss has currently gone ahead and rallied right up to this resistance. Now, we had a trader yesterday that said to me, Big Dog, you went ahead and sold the CAD Swiss yesterday. Why did you do that when we were looking to, when the trade copier was actually buying? Listen, just so that you know, we don't trade exactly what the trade copier is doing, all right? So whatever the trade copier is doing doesn't necessarily mean we follow in the exact same way, because we're trading at different times, number one. Number two, the trade copier could be already in trades. So although we're using the same or a similar strategy to that, that is not what we're doing here in the trading room. So what are we doing here in this trading session? Well, we're looking for support and resistance, and we're defining whether the market's going to hold at that support or hold at the resistance, and we're selling at those levels and buying at those levels with a cost averaging trading approach. And we've been pretty successful so far. In fact, all our trades, except for now the euro, have paid off in profits. And we've been doing that for about a year and a bit already, and every single show has been profitable. So we're doing something right, all right? And we're going to continue to do that. So let's go take a look and see So I just want to mention that just to make sure that there's no confusion for those traders that have signed up for the Trade Copier and have connected the accounts and they're getting trades automatically placed into the account. If you want to find more information about that, check out the description below or go straight to our website, TradersNetworkClub.com. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look right here. So if we are looking at the CAD Swiss at the moment right now, I like this resistance here at the CAD Swiss. Now, I always go ahead and use a bit of technical analysis, not just resistance and support, but also to take a look over here. I want to see if we've got, there we go. I want to see if we've got a bit of resistance confirming with a fib extension. And we do. So we have resistance here, we have a fib extension. Now, I want to remind everyone that not only could we have a resistance there and we could have a fib extension, but price could break through that resistance. Okay? So let me go ahead and do this. If we are going to see a dip off here, how far can it go? Well, it can go maximum 19 pips. Now, that doesn't excite me too much because I'd like to get a bit of room because I'm chasing after 20 pips. I'd like to see at least a 30 pip move with the potential of taking 20 pips out of that. So 2/3 of that move is what we'll take profit, but we need to see at least 30 pips in that move. We've only got 19 pips right here. So although I like the sell, I don't like what it's offering on this particular setup right here. Now, there's a lot of things. We can see that we're in an overbought condition. We've hidden resistance. We've got a 1.618 D extension on that. So there's a lot of reason why we can expect the market to dip. But the market could only dip a little bit. But hey, let's take a look at the bigger picture first. So let's go ahead and rule that out. And let's go ahead and take a look at the bigger picture right here. And honestly speaking here, we do have an upside move all the way to the top. So we do expect, or at least we're wanting, the CAD Swiss to rally all the way up here to the top. So it would be better for me to ignore a 15 pip retracement and wait for the market to go ahead and complete a 5-wave structure. So if I go back here and take a look at these inside swings, let's look for something bigger. Yeah, that's not even working out for me right here either. So even this tells me that price could go ahead and move up all the way up here to the top. So we could see another move to the top right here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Yeah, so we'd probably be more likely to want to be buying CAD Swiss than selling CAD Swiss. So just so that you know, we are in the Trade Copier. The Trade Copier is buying CAD Swiss at the moment right now. So it's picked up the right direction. It's doing good. So we're good on the Trade Copier. This year, traders, there's a lot of confusion with this, and I don't know how we can make it more simpler. And I'm certainly going to look at the website and see what we can do to make it simpler to make people understand. So there's the Trade Copier. The Trade Copier, I set the directional buys. I go ahead and deploy systems based on my directional buys, and then I let it run. And then I update it on a regular basis, but I let it run and let it do what it needs to do based on the directional buys. But in coming into this session right here, this session we're looking for a little bit of quicker inside and in and out type of trade opportunities, and I'm trying to give you guys the feel of what I go through when I look at when I do the signals for the Trade Copier. I go through the same sort of process, but in a little bit more lower scale. And so, looking at this right now, I'm really thinking that bullish is good. Man, the retracement. If I could get in on this retracement, would be great. But the problem is, again, I mean, there you can really see a bit of rejection, price rejection right here. Again, let's move on to another pair. Let's go take a look and see what else we have right here. All right, I'm gonna go take a look and see what else we've got. So we got Aussie Cad right here. Let's see Aussie Cad. So Aussie Cad, we've got a wave 1, 2, 3 up here, 4 down here. We're looking for a correction. Now, oh, by the way, snap. I forgot to tell you guys. Well, I'm sure you know already. we've got some rate decision. We've got the Bank of Canada rate decision coming out this morning at 10 o'clock. And that's going to be in the next, what's that, 20, what time is it now? 30 minutes. So in the next 30 minutes, we're looking at a rate decision. Canadians are looking to raise the rates 25 basis point. Maybe this is what we need in order to get some strength out of the Canadian, because oil prices don't seem to be working. Right? We're getting oil price pushing up higher. The Canadian dollar is not really taking advantage of that. We've seen New Zealand Cad, Aussie Cad rally against the Canadian dollar. So maybe we can get a little bit of a corrective move out of the Aussie Cad, out of the New Zealand Cad, with a bit of strength coming out of the Canadian, with them raising rates in this morning, 25 basis point. Obviously, everything is going to come back down to the verbiage. A lot of stuff may have already been discounted in, so it's not going to affect the market as much, but we'll take a look and see what happens. But 10 o'clock, just keep that in mind. 10 o'clock, rate decision. Now, you might be saying, well, Big Dog, are you kidding me? Are you going to trade with the news coming out at 10 o'clock? Are you kidding? Listen here, we're trading during a war that's taking place right now. Do you really think a rate decision is going to stop us from trading? All right. No, it's not. All right. We're going to continue to trade. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on here. So as I go in to the setup right here, I'm noticing that, I'm noticing that on the Aussie Cad, we had a bit of pullback off here, which is good. So this could be just a retest of that breakout. It could very much be a retest. But if we break below this low right here, which is the swing low, if we break below that, we're heading south. And we're actually going to go ahead and take out the lows down here. So that's going to be real interesting, traders, because we're at that point where we actually are looking for a deep correction move. We need that. Is the news out this morning going to go ahead and create that for us? Now, in the meantime, how are we going to trade this? Well, let's take a look here. How far we are from the support down here? Whew. We're about 20 pips. Wow, okay. We're about 20 pips. I wish we had got it up a little higher up here. If I got up a little higher, we've had 27, maybe 29 pips right here. So on that spike would have been the best thing. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame. So here's the 15. There's a downward swing right here that I'm paying attention to right here. And so the market did create a zigzag. We may be able to push back up a little higher. Let me see if I get another entry point. There's 8 pips. There's 10 pips. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, if it takes out the high, we'll probably be re-entering as it comes back to that high, retest that high. Let's go to the 4-hour. Do we see anything on the 4-hour? Yes, we definitely see the oscillator wanting to move down. We've got this big evening star at the top right here. I think it's time to go ahead and sell Aussie Cad. So let's go do this. Aussie Cad. We're looking for it to break through that support and head south. I'm going to go ahead and sell Aussie Cad right here. Let's go ahead and jump in. All right, we're in. Aussie Cad, we're selling. And again, once again, if you go to our Telegram channel, check out the description below. Here's the Telegram channel right here. And you can see that we have entered the Aussie Cad right here. There it is. Go ahead and enter the Aussie Cad right here. We're in on that trade. And we'll go ahead and check out and see how that plays out. So we're in on that trade. Aussie Cad short. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what else we got. Now, I will definitely be keeping an eye on this. If we break through that support, we're dropping down to around about 91.85. So 91.85, which is about 45 pips lower to where we are trading at the moment right now. We're looking at about a 45 pip drop towards that level. But this is going to be key. We need to break through that support level. Now, we've managed to sell it a little bit above that support, which has given us a bit of room. Let's see if we can break through that. It's not 30 pips to that support. There's about 20 pips to that support. But anytime the market hits support, it always tests it, which goes through the support and comes back up again. So that'll be able to get us out of that trade if we get to that point. So we're selling. Let's go to New Zealand Cad right here. Let's take a look at New Zealand Cad. I like the same situation here on the Aussie Cad. I'm going to sell New Zealand Cad as well. It looks very similar. The chart looks very similar. I don't have to do too much thinking on that. I'm going to sell New Zealand Cad right here. There it is. I'm selling. The same look, the exact same look is what I'm seeing on the Aussie Cad is what I'm seeing right here. And again, traders, we could come back to retest the support right here, and that'll give us ample profit potential down here. Yeah, look at that. We've got 60 pips. So there's a lot of downside potential right here. Now, I know that we've broken through this trend line, and a lot of people go, what? Big dog, we've broken through this trend line. Listen, if I'm wrong, this is why I'm using the cost averaging trading approach, all right? Now, you can see right here, we have a nice evening star at the top right here. This is the 4-hour time frame. If I knock it down to a 1 hour, okay, this is the 1 hour right here. And so this is what I'm seeing right here. This is why I'm pretty okay with this, because we've got an upward swing. Price has gone ahead and created a downward retracement to a 382. Then we've pulled back up. We didn't get to the 1.618. And now what we could possibly expect is this. And I'm gonna put it in here, and then you can go ahead and post in the chat what you think this is. Right? Some of you might know, but go ahead and talk about it. What is this? What type of pattern is this? Well, take a look there. We have a lot of confirmation with divergence here. Price has gone ahead and pulled back down this. And traders, could we get a little bit of a pullback and then a dip right here? Absolutely. So I'm selling right now because I'm seeing the same structure with the Aussie Cad. I'm selling the New Zealand Cad before the news comes out this morning. This morning at 10 o'clock, because I am expecting a little bit of positive move out of the Canadian dollar that's going to drive New Zealand Cad down south. Now, if I'm wrong, and the market goes ahead and rallies up, obviously I'll be cost averaging in and look for a way to get out with profits. But this is what I'm expecting. Now, I've got a couple of traders right here. Tammy, fantastic. Go ahead and post that, Cameron. I want Karen's post. I want Karen's post. I want Tammy's post. Just go ahead and throw Ollie out there as well and post his ones as well. But Tammy's post definitely talking about a irregular flat. Absolutely. Karen said the same thing, irregular flat. Butterfly pattern. Are you kidding me? Butterfly pattern, Ollie? No, it's an irregular flat. Now, a butterfly pattern will take some more time to develop right now. That's not what we're looking at. We're looking at more of a irregular flat pattern right here. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking for price to take out the low right here. But what needs to happen? We need to go ahead and trade and stay below that level, which, by the way, it's currently doing at the moment. While we're staying below there, we're looking for price to go ahead and dip down to that low that took place right here. That's the low we're looking to go ahead and take out, and then start rallying. So at the moment right now, I'm going to go ahead and think short-term bearish on the New Zealand Cad. That's what we're doing. Now, we are in on the Euro US dollar. We're buying currently right now. We've got multiple positions in. So I'm not going to look too much here on this, but let's go take a quick look at the larger time frame. And traders, if you look here on the larger time frame, if you're wondering what the euro is going to do, listen here. It's not just the Euro US dollar that we're looking at right now. We're looking at a euro across the board. If you think about it, the euro across the board is needing or wanting rally. Obviously, with the war in Ukraine right now, the Eurozone is taking a lot of beating, and we're seeing the euro selling off against all major currency pairs. And so with them all selling off at the moment right now, there is going to be time that we're going to expect a correction move. So correction moves are due, all right? Now, I had a trader that texted me this morning saying, Big Dog, what do you think about, actually it's a co-worker, Big Dog, what do you think about the Euro CAD? What do you think about the Euro Aussie? What do you think about the Euro US dollar? Do we think we're going to see a rally? My thing here is I said, yes, buy. Buy Euro US dollar, buy Euro CAD, buy Euro Aussie dollar. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying what I said to this person. Now, the reason I said that is because we are expecting rally. And we're way oversold on all of these pairs, even Euro Swiss. We're way oversold. We're looking for a corrective move. Now, if you're going to be trading and trying to pick the bottoms, which is very difficult, make sure you're using the cost averaging trading approach. And if you're using the cost averaging trading approach, you'll be okay as long as you go ahead and manage your risk properly and don't over leverage in your first positions. All right, manage that risk properly. But also, very importantly, if you're a trader like this trader says, well, Big Dog, I don't want to enter multiple positions. Well, then you have to wait for the market to break a downward trend, All right, go down to the lower time frame, look for a reversal on the lower time frame, and then the first swing that takes place bullish, go ahead and look for that retracement and enter on the retracement on the first swing going up. That's how you look for trades with entering with one entry point instead of multiple entry points. But then, of course, traders, you'll have your stop loss below the low to protect that position. You'll go ahead and calculate your risk from your entry to the stop, and you'll look for the target based on that swing target. Now, that's entering on one entry point. But if you're entering multi entry points, you can try and pick the bottom, but make sure you're cost averaging out. All right, cost averaging out. Now, let's go back and take a look, see what else we got here. So the euro, we're gonna continue to be bullish on the euro. Whoa, look at that. So we are breaking through that. And look at that CAD right there, getting a little strong, baby. Getting a little strong. I told you the CAD Swiss is a good buy. All right, so we're not in on the CAD Swiss, so let's move on to something else. US dollar CAD. Oh man, look at this. Whew. Range bound. But we did put up some sort of A, and it looks like we've got an AB up here. Therefore, a C must be down here. Now, stronger CAD will push the US dollar CAD bearish. So we should think that we could get a little bit of a bounce. Let's see here. You know, traders, looking at this setup right here, I need to do I need to recap on this. All right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and clean up house on this. Wow, look at that consolidation here. Let me go to the daily time frame. I want to just get a quick look at this again. Let's go ahead and do some housekeeping here. I'm going to get rid of that. All right, so I've kept the tops and the bottoms up here, tops and bottoms right here on the daily time frame. And, you know, looking at this right here, I want to go ahead and put in some trend lines going across the top right here. And then going up right here. So if you look at this right here, we have a ascending triangle. This is an ascending triangle with a flat top and with an upward trend line. So this is an ascending triangle on the daily time frame. We've come off support on this, so we would be expecting US dollar CAD to actually go ahead and rally. Now we've got the news coming out, and we said we're expecting some strength in the Canadian dollar, which would mean that we'd probably get a drop and then maybe a continuation of the rally. So there might be dip expected on the US dollar CAD just because of the news coming out today. But I'm looking at this right here, and I'm looking at this and I'm saying, if I'm going to trade this, here's the most recent swing. And this is, again, looking at just the daily right here. This is the most recent swing. I believe this is the lowest point right here. This is the high. And by the way, traders, if any time the lower time frames get confusing, go to the larger time frames and you get a better perspective of what's going on. But here we go. Here we have resistance right here, right? Resistance. And here we have support right about here. Resistance and support. Now, with resistance and support right here, we know that the market did bounce off the support. We don't have an overbought condition. We have a big bullish candle from yesterday. And so the market's retesting that bullish candlestick formation right here. So with that retest, we're thinking that price will hold at that support and will continue to rally. Now let's go ahead. Now that we've got that information, now let's break it down on the 4 hour. All right, that's what we're seeing here on the 4 hour. still range bound, but we see this little swing now. Now we're seeing a little clearer picture. We're seeing that corrective move right here. All right, so there it is there. That's the little corrective move that's taking place. And so if we look at this, we see that we got the oscillator starting to work its way up. We haven't got divergence there. Let's go to the 1 hour. Almost in an oversold condition right here. We have a doji forming right here. Traders, I'm going to go ahead and buy US dollar CAD. Now, again, this might be a hedge against what's going to take place in the next 30 minutes or so. This might be a hedge against the two pairs that we went in and traded, which is the Aussie and the New Zealand trading against the Canadian dollar, because we are selling both of those, which means we're expecting the Canadian dollar to actually strengthen against New Zealand and Aussie CAD. Now, the US dollar CAD, we've gone ahead and bought, which means we're expecting weakness out of the US dollar CAD. So what could happen is, just before the news is reported at 10 o'clock, we could get enough volatility to be able to get our 20 pips out of either one of those, and then we'll see what the news goes and does. But remember, even though we are trading before the news, we do have a cost averaging. So if I'm wrong, we're going to get a bit of a spike in, but then eventually we're going to get the market to move in the direction that we're trading. Now, I'm going to take a look over here, and notice that the euro US dollar right now, we are buying euro US dollar, right? And with us buying euro US dollar, what are we banking on? We're banking on a weak US dollar. Now take a look at the US dollar CAD. We're buying US dollar CAD, so we're expecting strength in the US dollar CAD. So all of these positions right here that we've gone ahead and entered are in some way, once again, hedging against each other. Okay, it's hedging against each other. There's a hedge. So if the market moves, we're almost working on one paying off, the other one adding positions, then the other one paying off, and then if we continue this, and this is, by the way, this is what the trade copier does, just so for those that don't know. This is what we do with the trade copier. We've got the same sort of mindset, and you'll notice a lot of times, sometimes when we see a lot of volume moving in a direction, we might trade the same direction on the same currency pair, which means that we're selling either euro, not euro, but US dollar, or we're selling Canadian dollar, or we're buying Canadian dollar, we're selling US dollar. We might move in the same direction, but in most cases, you'll probably notice when we've seen a lot of range-bound trading in a lot of these pairs, then sometimes, most of the time, you'll see that there is some sort of hedge that is being implemented into the trade signals that we provide with the Pip Grabber Trading Strategy. And so the same sort of concept is being applied here. As you look and you see how I do this live, this is the same sort of idea what we're doing with the big. So the same concept is being applied right here. And that's why we get some payouts, and then we get some trades that are picking up some trades. And all right, we added onto that trade. But eventually, it's going to go ahead and play itself out. Now, where the trade copier is different to what we do here in this session, is the trade copier is going to continue to place these trades throughout the day, throughout the week, all the time. We're here in this session, we're picking our trades, we're placing it. Once it's done, we wait for the next session to go ahead and actually start placing our next trade. So if you're interested in the trade copier, the results for last year was 153% for the year. 18,500 pips were captured in 2021. We've started off with a big start this year already. We're over 30% already this year alone. And so make sure you go ahead and check out the description below. Check out our trade copier. Go straight to our website, TradersNetworkClub.com, and check it out. It's called the starter membership. It's called the professional membership. Check it out. It's the Pip Grabber Trading Strategy. Now, traders, once again, if you've enjoyed the session, you've loved the session, you want to continue to watch me in these live sessions, then go ahead and smash the like button, because it's your support that gets us doing these videos day in, day out. So go ahead and do that. And also, while you're down there, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to two channels, FxBigDog channel, as well as the Traders Network channel. I do apologize for not broadcasting the battleground, the Forex battleground, or the weekly Forex battleground this week, but I have been struggling with a bit of allergies, and so I'm feeling a little bit better. We'll definitely kick it off again next week and have it started again. And just so that you know, in the Forex battleground that we talk about directional buys, we talk about midterm trades. We're also putting trades out there as well. If you're not following that channel, you might want to do that. It's called the FxBigDog channel. I'm going to go ahead and give you a hint right here. Take a look at my chart at the moment right now. And check this out right here. All right, so there we go. So if you take a look at we do have this setup right here, FxBigDog channel right here. And you'll see that we are placing live trades here as well. Look at all these trades that have been placed here. So a lot of live trades being placed right here. And traders, a lot of opportunities. Okay? So we're making some good profits. And the most exciting part of this whole thing right here is that we actually have a trade copy for this as well. Yep, we've got a trade copy for this as well. So make sure you check out the description below. Make sure you check out our website and get involved. Get involved. Send us an email. Check out online support. The guys are ready to go ahead and take some questions if you have that already available. So let's go ahead and do that. So with that being said, traders, that's what we've done for today. Good luck with your trading. We'll see you back again tomorrow. Maybe we broadcast on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time. And with that being said, this is the FxBigDog signing off.